Hey, what's up guys, I'm KB Kwan. Welcome back to another episode of Taste of Asian Food. Today I'm going to make something that I want to make for a long time. That is red bean paste pancake, or in Cantonese we call it wo bang. There are different versions, some are Shanghai versions, some are different versions. But today I'm going to make one which is usually served in the Malaysian Chinese restaurant for banquet dinner. The last dish for the banquet dinner. So if you are a Malaysian, you should know what I mean. And this is different from other recipes because we are using flaky pastry to make it. So without further delay, let me show you how to do it. To make this pancake, we need a flaky pastry. The flaky pastry consists of two parts, the oil dough and the water dough. First, I want to show you how to make the oil dough. The oil dough only consists of two ingredients. The first one is the regular flour, the all-purpose flour, and some shortening. You can use butter, but shortening is easier to handle. Next, combine the shortening and the flour. It's much easier to use a clean hand to do it. Keep doing it and combine until it forms a dough. And then divide into small portions. The second step to prepare the pastry is to make the water dough. This is a regular all-purpose flour. Combine the all-purpose flour with some custard powder, sugar, and butter. Rub in the butter. When it's well mixed, it will look like breadcrumb. Next, add water. Keep mixing until it forms a dough and it is clean from the bowl. If you find that it is too sticky, what you can do is add just a little bit of flour. The next step is to knead the dough until it becomes stretchable, much like making bread. If you make a large batch, you can put it into a food processor with a dough hook. Note that I'm using the regular flour, not the high protein flour, because at the end, I'm going to deep fry it. You also notice that the color has now changed to yellow. It is basically because of the color of the custard powder. Now the dough has become very stretchable, and it is necessary because I'm going to roll it out into a large piece. Divide it into small portions. I'm using the store-bought red bean paste as the filling. Place the filling and roll it out on a piece of plastic, and then form it into a rectangle. And then roll out other portions and do the same to make it into a rectangle, and then put it into the refrigerator. The reason I put it into the refrigerator now is because it's too soft and it's very hard to handle. Now let's make the pastry. I have one portion of the oil dough and one portion of the water dough. Press down the water dough and make sure that the side is thinner than the center. Place the oil dough on top and wrap it up. Now roll out the dough to become a rectangle. And then roll up the dough like making a Swiss roll. Repeat the same process for the second time. And then roll it up like a Swiss rolls again. Now put it upright, press it down. And do the final rolling to make it to become a large rectangle. Roll it out to paper thin and then place one portion of the filling on top. And then fold the other side over to cover it. Press and seal all the sides securely. And then cut away the excess. Heat the oil until about 160 degrees Celsius and then deep fry it until golden brown. When both sides turn golden, remove it from the wok. You may also want to transfer it to a paper towel to absorb the excess oil. Let it cool for about 1 minute until it is manageable. Very crispy. That's how to make worbang, the pancake with red bean paste that is served during the Chinese banquet dinner in Malaysia. And it takes a little bit more time to make it, but it's totally worth it because of the flaky pastry. And I've included the recipe in the description below the video. Please subscribe, tap the notification, and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you again in some other similar video. Bye for now.